Ramona Trevino has such a great pro-life story that we're going to chat with her today about her journey. Ramona, thanks so much for being with us today.
Hi, thanks for having me on.
Hi, Ramona.
Share a bit about your book.
Well, you know, it's interesting. It's a biographical memoir. It takes the reader kind of a little bit into my childhood and in my past. So it kind of probably about a quarter way. We'll talk about my teenage pregnancy and my first marriage, which was an abusive marriage. And then it'll kind of lead the reader into how I started working for Planned Parenthood. So the majority of the book does discuss, you know, how I started working for Planned Parenthood, kind of the things that I saw go on in there, and then it starts to talk and discuss about my conversion and how that started to take place, and then ultimately, you know, how I ended up leaving.
Hey, great Skype, by the way. You look marvelous.
Oh, thank you. This is my first time.
You must have a really nice camera.
Yeah, maybe.
High end. You know, one of our friends here at Catholic TV is Eleanor McCullen, who fought all the way to the Supreme Court to reduce that buffer zone so that sidewalk counselors could really interact with some of the clients of Planned Parenthood. I have to ask you, you've had a dramatic change in perspective. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, when I think most anyone who has a conversion and who leaves the abortion industry are familiar with people who are out on the sidewalk, quote unquote protesters, right? And so I was familiar with people being out on the sidewalk, holding signs or praying. And then, of course, you know, the very first 40 Days for Life campaign that was held outside of my clinic was really where I was able to finally reach out for prayers and have the support of those people who were really prayer warriors. And I think, wow, if they had not been there, you know, things would definitely be different now.
Now, you travel around the country speaking all the time. What's the reaction that you get from people when you share your backstory and then this transformation that you had?
Well, you know, on occasion I get to travel, and you know, it's always such a blessing from God and an honor to be able to do that. You know, people are really. I think what the reaction that people have is hope. It gives them a great deal of hope because they often are out on the sidewalk or they're praying and they're wondering if what they're doing is making a difference. And so I think stories like mine and like so many others, it really helps to give hope to people to help them realize that you know what they're doing is making a difference.
Ramona, you know, we look forward to chatting you with again in October, and we really appreciate your time here with us today. But in the meantime, where can people follow your work, perhaps get in touch with you, and also get a copy of the book?
Yeah, the book is available at ignatius.com. It's also available through Amazon. And then you can look at the website redeemedbygracebook.com. And then you can also follow me on Twitter, although I'm really horrible at that. And then Facebook, I have a Facebook public speaking page at Ramona Trevino, pro-life speaker.
What can people find, by the way, at redeemedbygracebook.com? Just information about the book, or is there other information?
There's some information about the book. There's a little short biography about myself and my writer, Roxanne Solonen. Just different podcasts and things like that have gone up, interviews, different things such as that.
Well, it's been great having you with us, and again, we really look forward to having you back in October, and we'll chat even more.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the summer, too, by the way.
You too.
Okay, God bless.
Bye, Ramona.
God bless. Bye-bye.